Hey guys, Nay here, and I am back. Totally unedited, uncut, physically anyway. I'm going to edit this video. I want to start making vlogs again on this channel, and I want to really start documenting my fertility story. It still hasn't happened. But I wanted to do this little video to get you up to date with what has been happening over the past couple of months since I've done the last Fertility Friday vlog, which is going to be a similar concept to what I'm doing now, except for it's going to be more of a daily vlog. So every day I will come here onto my computer and sit down kind of like a confessional and just have a little conversation about fertility, about weight loss, about everything that's going on, maybe about my pink hair. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to edit all of those little snippets together and make a vlog for Friday. And so I'm going to be doing videos every Friday. So if the snippets of daily vlogging get a little bit too big, I will do 2 videos a week. So I might do one at the beginning of the week and one on Fridays. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. We'll see how they go. But today I just thought I would do a little catch up on where I am and what I'm doing, and then at least you'll know from my following days in vlogs sort of where I'm at and what I'm doing and all of that kind of thing. Most of you know who I am already, and I've done many of an introduction on this channel because I keep trying to get it to function. I never seem to get this channel to function. My Hey Naedaily channel seems to go really well, but Naedaily doesn't seem to just happen. So we're going to make it happen. Basically, we've been trying to conceive for about 2 years now, and it has been difficult. About 6 months ago, we went and saw a fertility specialist, and we've been constantly seeing her every month. I am on some medication. I was diagnosed with low iron January last year, 2016. I just stopped taking my iron tablets, and I think that's come to bite me, but I'll talk more about that during the week. I'm also on Clomid. I've taken 4 rounds of Clomid. I'm now on to my 5th round this cycle. I'm also taking Metformin, which most people associate with being a diabetics or pre-diabetics drug to control sugar levels and sugar cravings and all of that. Well, it also works as a fertility treatment to enhance your progesterone levels, and that's why I am taking it. But it's also done a lot of good for me in my sugar cravings and my desire to eat an awful lot of chocolate. I have a feeling that I have some kind of pre-diabetic onset something with my fertility, because as soon as I started taking these metformin drugs, my hormones leveled out and I started having a bit more of a level diet, and it just sort of worked for me. Last month, February, we went to our fertility specialist for just an everyday appointment, and it was sort of put upon us, was like, what's the next step? The next step was to have a laparoscopy and a hysteroscopy. So I was booked in basically a week after my fertility appointment. Well, it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks after my specialist appointment, I was in surgery and had the surgery, and they removed endometriosis off my left ovary. It was in quite a difficult place. It was around the back side of my ovary or something, so they had to use extra probes, and it was not fun. It was not fun at all, I can tell you that. But there was endometriosis. I don't know how severe it was. She didn't seem too concerned by it. But another thing that she found during the surgery was that I had a thick uterine lining, very similar to that of a woman's uterus just before they are about to menstruate. And well, I was only in my second week of my cycle. I usually don't ovulate until week 3, and then I usually have a week before I get my next period. I'm now finally, after a year, back to my regular 31-day cycle. So this thickened lining, my specialist seems to think it might be the reason why we're not conceiving, because the lining is so thick and so hard and tough that the egg can't actually implant into my uterus to fall pregnant. So I'm hoping that is the reason. Endometriosis, of course, is not helping the situation. Both of those have been removed. So this month, starting today, actually, because I've just got my period. Today is the first day of our first full cycle after having our laparoscopy and hysteroscopy, and I am getting back to the gym. I'm so excited. I was really getting into the gym before my surgery, and then of course, because they sort of play around with your pelvic floor and your uterus and everything, they don't suggest that you do heavy exercise or any sit-ups or abdominal exercises, and that's where I really need to concentrate. But the way I felt after surgery, there was no way I was going to the gym. There was no way I could work out. And so it's been 3 weeks since I've been to the gym. I had lost 5 kilos, but I think I've put a little bit back on, like maybe half a kilo. So I want to get back into that. I was walking every day. I was going to the gym almost every day. I was eating really well. I just felt really good about myself, as well as taking all these drugs, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do believe they are helping me in some way. This is the first month of trying to conceive. We are back to day number 1 because I sort of discount everything else before now because there was no way I was falling pregnant with a uterus like that, endometriosis, so it just wasn't going to happen. So the 2 years of trying to conceive are just not there. And we're starting with day 1, month 1 and everything. So that is basically a little bit of the story. This is I should probably say, this is our first child. We're trying for our first child. It's been tough. But you'll get to learn more about that along the way with the daily vlogs. I will talk about little bits and pieces every day, and you will get to learn a lot more, and I'll get to share with you some of the apps I use, and I'll talk a little bit more about the medication that I take and the options further on down the track, and I might even talk a little bit more about my surgery because I find there's not a lot out there about how you recover from the surgery. I thought I'd be right as rain, but there were quite a few things that happened afterwards that I was not prepared for. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I'm a bit excited to try this new schedule of just getting on here in my scrapbook room and filming a little bit each and every day and just putting them all together. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are from my scrapbook community, thank you so much for your support. If you are on here searching because you are also going through the trying to conceive journey, or just trying to figure it all out like I am, because every day I learn something new. Like, I have learned so much from this experience, but there is so much more to learn, and it's just amazing. So I'll be sharing my information and what I've learned along the way and all of that good stuff. So I hope you will all stick with me. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you are trying to conceive and having a really hard time. Really hard time. It's tough. It's not fun. Leave me a comment down below saying hi, because I like to hear from you and I love commenting and getting to know you, especially if you're trying to conceive. I'd love to work out this little community where we can sort of all support each other and really push for a shoulder to not cry on, but a shoulder to talk to and listen to, and shoulders don't listen. Anyway, you get the drift. So I need some friends that are going through the same thing as me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you all very shortly with another video next week. I'll see you all next week with another video. Love you guys. Bye bye.